Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the StarLadder Hell Cup. My name is Dinko. I'm going to be joined by Aunkere. And we were just spending some time during the break, looking at some dumb tweets. Who's your second at, who's your third at. And what really doesn't matter is all those ats things. But what you can do is head over to Unicorn, because over there, it's 1.83 to 1.83. And you can head over there and make your bet. It is anybody's game, and I think I have to agree with these odds. It is quite the open game here, Alex.
Wide open here on Mirage. Even though NAVI Junior's win percentage doesn't look great on this map, we saw them play it close against Gospadarov. In general, they've taken close losses on this one. I think it's a bit of an underrated map for NAVI Junior in that sense. You can see the odds thinking this one is very close, but Aunkere will not be doing anything in this round. kinqie with another kill. Hard Legion gaining ground onto this A bomb site, and Gospadarov can't line up any kills from CT, so this bomb should be planted. They're going to take this fight against Gospadarov, though. They want to get this kill beforehand, and Gospadarov moves in. He actually gets away with a frag there. Krad just about picks up the trade, though, and it's all on Topa.
Well, Topa going back through on towards the bomb site, looking for shots. He's got the kit, but still needs the kills, and well, svyat provides one. Two more players to collect. One in CT, one in the ramp. He's going to go for the defuse. I like the attempt. There is no real other option available. And he does go down. And that's going to be Hard Legion off to the pistol start here on Mirage. I think Mirage is almost a confirmed map for both of these teams when they go on to play a Spada a little bit later on. I think we'll definitely be seeing that map come in. A Spada love to pick into it. So keep an eye on who looks really solid here on Mirage, because that's certainly going to be one they have to compete on later against the Spada.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up being the case. For what it's worth, Hard Legion on Mirage have a really good win record on these pistol rounds. They are now 12 for 15 on these pistol round wins, which is very good. That was a very good shot from Bit, though. We barely even got to catch that because it was so quick, landing that kill into top mid. 1-for-1 trade at the start of this round, and Hard Legion have lost map control on the A side of the map, or at least they don't have anyone there. So they look likely to commit into the B side of things right now. As it stands, Topa is here, close range with the CZ. That can be difficult to deal with, and it looks like Hard Legion have realized that they maybe don't want to commit to the B site, but Bit lands a second shot with the D, dishing out the damage in this round.
Well, just under a minute now. Bit holding from the top of the connector. It's svyat. I'll get rid of him. Bit has been a player that's found quite a lot of nice kills across the board every now and then. Does go down this time, and now 45 seconds remaining in play. Topa swinging from the apartments. It's going to be Krad, who somehow places his crosshair in the right direction at the right time, but suddenly it's all on Krad as the kills from kapacho and Aunkere come in. Krad has to pull it off for the AK. He's stuck in towards connector. 30 seconds for him to get back into play here, and the bomb is lying on the floor. That's the biggest issue for him at the moment. Certainly pull this off, but it's going to be difficult. 20 seconds left, not a whole lot of time to clear all of these positions. He moves on, spots one player, has the info, but I believe he's been spotted as well, and he knows that. He goes to the tap. They're not playing this one. Okay, Krad, that is sick. That is so sick from Krad. The transfer from default back to CT, two incredible headshots, and that is just fantastic from Krad. An immediate pause coming in to let that one sink in, because that is just disgusting.
Oh, when you see Krad landing shots and spray transfers like that, you know you're in for a good game from him. Poor, the snap across to the right side. Insta headshot almost onto that second man. That is absurd from Krad. Absolutely absurd that he lands that spray transfer. And rightfully so, the pause comes in ahead of this next round, because you don't want Krad to be that hot. You don't want him to keep on just landing shots like that. You've got to try and slow him down by taking a pause and figuring out what just happened to you. I hope we get a good game from Krad here, Dinko. He's really fun to watch. When he's on point, he makes so many plays.
Yeah, he's just... This is like, when he's on point, it almost feels like he's not missing anything, right? He's always winning the battle, no matter what Julie goes into. I think that started in the apartments there. He was looking the wrong way, and then suddenly just pops off. So, that's great stuff coming in from Krad. Really hoping that he goes into this next round with the same sort of mentality, and the rest of the game plays out this way, because he's certainly a fun one to watch. That's when we take a look at NAVI Junior, who have just been toyed with. They are going to be sitting with just the pistols coming into this next round. Now, we do know they have some great individuals on this team as well. We've seen Aunkere and Bit pull off some incredible stuff with these pistols. Kapacho as well, able to deal the damage. We have got Gospadarov just staying on the default pistol because he'll want to get that AWP into play as soon as possible. Svyat running down in towards the lower tunnel. The underpass at the moment. Topa going for the jump spot. Molotov's going to get rid of the balcony position. And Hard Legion just looking to limit the positions that NAVI Junior can be playing from. They're not really approaching this one too tentatively, which is what I like. They are being methodical and clearing it, but they're playing with confidence. And Topa, well, he's going to fall immediately to Krad on the reply. Bit, though, with the 5-7 gets one, but is traded back. And okay, Rage trying to spray down the player in the window, but svyat pops up in front of him. And now it's a 2 versus 2. Aunkere coming back up through middle. He's going to start running for it, but Krad smells blood. He'll run forward, gets himself another kill, and it's 3-0 up here for Hard Legion. But a damn expensive round. They lose 3 players there, and NAVI Junior, they won't be complaining about that.
No, they will not. Getting that round win was the main thing. Even if it was more costly and more uncomfortable than they would have liked at points there with that team kill coming through. But then come the buys into this next round. And throughout those first 2 maps, it felt like for the most part, Rage was getting the better of Gospadarov in terms of impact out of the 2 AWPers. He was the one getting more kills. He's currently topping his team in terms of fragging across the series, whereas Gospadarov has been struggling a little bit so far. He's had some rounds that have looked good, but more consistency has been shown by Rage so far. And heading into Mirage, this is a map where those AWPs definitely can have a big impact. They definitely can take over the game here. So I'll be interested to see how that AWP battle pans on out, who is able to get the better of this early AWP round heading into round 4. Both teams with a full buy in play.
Apology, I am dying of hay fever right now. You guys didn't hear that, but I had to really get my nasal passages opened up again. We'll put it that way. And now it's going to be 5 versus 5. AWP for both teams. Forrester at the AK is going to be a very scary player to watch if he can pop off alongside Krad. Whether those two can be a scary duo. Riflers are popping off, and well, here goes Gospadarov. Passive in the window. Okay. Rage comes in, swings on by, easily taking down Gospadarov. Another boost up in towards the window. This is good so far from Hard Legion. They've got so much control, and they've got that early kill.
Yeah, that story of Rage getting the better of Gospadarov continues here at the start of Mirage. Opening pick goes the way of Hard Legion. And Forrester is making something happen here. Sneaking on in for the flank onto Aunkere. He could have maybe gone for the knife if he was really feeling it. But kapacho is still in a close position and he's just given away that spot. Forrester's aware of it, but Bit's coming in for the flank from behind. kapacho also lands a kill, but it's back to a 2 versus 2. kinqie is alone on the bomb site though. Rage is all the way over at short, so kinqie will try and get the bomb down. And Topa comes in from CT, but kinqie realizes he should plant safe on the other side. 10 seconds left, and Topa will try and creep on up, but Rage is there to keep his teammates safe, landing 3 AWP shots on the round to win that one for Hard Legion. And a good start here on Mirage for the Hard Legion guys, a quick 4-0 lead.
Yeah, really good start coming into the T side of Mirage here. If NAVI Junior obviously not expected to win this round, but if they lose the next gun round, I think we've got to see a pause come in. I think we've got to try and see him adapt because Hard Legion have been dominating. Been so good at just taking those opening duels and being able to take that map control. Very proactive getting the players up into the boost area. Gospadarov has been quiet. Yes, has been getting dominated. I think is the perfect way to describe that by Rage in these ult battles. It's starting to come in towards connector. Just looking over the top. Got Rage down here with the AWP itself. kinqie as well. Available, and Gospadarov again, he's going to die to Rage. I'm going to take a look after this best of 3 at the statistics. You know, on HLTV we have the advanced stats, and you can take a look at the head-to-heads. And I'd love to see how many times that Rage has actually beaten Gospadarov overall in the series.
Yeah, I think in some of the earlier maps, it wasn't necessarily Rage always getting the pick on Gospadarov, but just in general, he was getting more kills for sure. But here on Mirage at the start of it, yeah, Rage
has been dominating him,
yeah, getting the better of him.
Because I feel like in Counter-Strike, you know, you always have this op battle, right, in quotation marks. But you never, generally, you'll not see the oppers actually taking straight-up fights against each other. It's mainly who gets more op picks across the map or across the series. That is the op battle everybody talks about. But certainly here on Mirage, we're starting to see Gospadarov and Rage actually have the straight-up battles. It's going to be Topa taking down svyat. AK picked up here for Topa. And now they can flee the scene. They can get out of here. They've got an AK. It's worth saving, but Krad was charging through, trying to find him. But he should be able to get away here alongside Aunkere with the scout. Moving to the next round. So 5-0 here for Hard Legion. Coming up is a very important round here for NAVI Junior. They lose this one. Like I said, we're starting to see them get into a real rut. So I'd like to see a pause come in. I wouldn't even be against a pause right now. So if they could call a tactical pause maybe before their first gun round, it certainly would be welcomed. Because they haven't really been doing a whole lot, even when they got those rifles out. So I think a nice little pause coming through would be certainly good to look at. So no need for it. They're going to go for the buy. Straight away into this, like I said, important times ahead here.
Yeah, the other thing that's worrying for NAVI Junior is that in their game against Espada that they played on Mirage, they did get a pretty good CT side together. They got 9 rounds on their CT half, and then it was their T side that they collapsed on. They couldn't really get any success on their T side. They only got 2 rounds in total throughout the entirety of their T half. So having a slow start here on the CT side could be pretty costly for them, and Rage has got yet another opening pick. This guy, as soon as he gets the AWP into his hands, is happy to take fights, and he just keeps on finding frags. And it's such a strong start for Hard Legion to have the man advantage in all these rounds.
Well, smoke up into the window. Aunkere up on top of the smoke, passing by. It's Krad who gets spotted. Aunkere gets rid of him. 4 versus 4 at the start of this. He's starting to come through the apartments. Topa just sitting back in the bomb site. Gospadarov peeks down in towards the apartments. He'll manage one. kinqie getting follow-up kill as well. That's a headshot coming through in a 3 versus 3 now with 55 seconds in play. See what they decide to go with here. Hard Legion, this might just be their first loss if they can't recover this. Luckily though, they have got quite a few prongs available. So yeah, over towards A. Still has some control over that. They'll probably wait until he clears the ramp before they fully commit here, but it certainly looks like they're going to be going back in towards this A bomb site. And with 35 seconds left, it is Aunkere rotating closer by, but the A bomb site is completely susceptible at the moment. 1 smoke in play. I'm interested to see where kinqie decides to put that. I'm assuming Hard Legion are just going to play contact in towards the A bomb site. They won't be throwing a utility until they actually are spotted or tagged. Haven't made contact just yet with kapacho playing passive back in CT. Here comes the utility. It's the Molotov going forward. kapacho swung into the left side. Follow-up molly at the ready. It's Aunkere through the smoke, catching kinqie. And now it's a 3 versus 2. svyat's going to start walking back in, but what? Why?
Load it.
Why? Why have they just done that? They had time, definitely. Alright, well, Hard Legion, strange round. First on the first loss of the board, just kind of taking their time a little too long. The Molotov maybe delay. Can't quite see exactly what went on there.
I didn't really catch it, but at the end there, they don't get the bomb down. That's the main thing that ends up mattering. NAVI Junior get their first round win on the board. And a fun stat for you. From these first 6 rounds, Rage has got the opening kill in 5 out of those 6 rounds. That's not going to be the case this time, though. kinqie lands the spray onto Gospadarov, who was trying to get aggressive. Either way, it's Hard Legion just consistently winning these first fights, consistently getting the man advantage. This time, though, Bit is able to trade it back. So it's turned into a 4v4. NAVI Junior aren't fighting from the back foot this time. They've at least brought it back to an even numbers position. But over on the A side of the map, Hard Legion are stacking a couple of players, and over at B, Krad takes the solo fight. That's a big kill. He can move into the B bomb site now, or he could slow this down, but Krad is not the kind of guy that likes to slow down a lot of the time. He will this time, though. Good decision from Krad. I think that's the right call there. You get the pick. You don't need to commit to a risky fight on B. You can just play the 4v3 with your teammates.
Aunkere cashing out forward, so 3 versus 3, 40 seconds in play. It's going to really near up in towards the window. Bit just holding on as they start to push through. It's Krad with the first kill. Bit goes down. Another push out and towards the bomb site. Aunkere checks to the left side. It's already thrown on in. It's a Molotov. Now Aunkere walking forward. It's Ridge with the kill on towards him. And kapacho flees the scene, gets back in towards jungle as he flees back with the M4. It's going to be Hard Legion answering back after a strange round in the previous. They're going to go straight back to winning ways. 6-1 now added to the tally. And the money in the bin here for the CT side. Be surprised if we see the the tac pause come in now after this, because NAVI Junior are struggling.
Yeah, that would definitely be on my mind at this point. If I were a NAVI Junior player, I'd be thinking about calling that pause just to take a second to talk things over, because so far this game has not been going well for them. Other than that one-round win, which came in strange circumstances, Hard Legion have dominated these gun rounds. This is the level we know that Hard Legion can play to. When guys like Krad and guys like Rage are on point individually, they can just get those early kills. They can make those early plays that make all the difference in the round. And Krad there in that one got that 1 kill over at B that really made NAVI Junior uncomfortable. Put them a man behind, put Hard Legion in a 4v3 advantage. And if that continues throughout this map, then we might have a one-sided one on our hands, because Hard Legion right now are looking like the much better team here on Mirage. But we are back underway. It's another gun round for NAVI Junior, and another chance for them to turn things round. But Hard Legion going for a faster play in this one with some set nades into the A site.
Well, the 3 smokes up. kapacho sitting back in towards Sandwich is going to catch Forrester trying to run in towards the site. Krad and Bliata back with a double kill. He gets rid of Gospadarov as well. Bit just sitting back here. It's going to be kinqie that takes him away. We've got ourselves a 2v4. 2-man advantage in play for Hard Legion, and certainly looking to continue that way. Aunkere coming from Palace, though. This could be the big play, but Rage just turned around. Has he seen him? He has. Tech 9 now equipped. Aunkere looking for the spray, doing damage as Rage is held in behind the pillars. He's just wasting so much time here. Aunkere cannot get involved. His teammate falling as well. And now Aunkere is the last remaining player. He'll grab Ridge eventually. And kinqie is there for the trade. And yeah, just solid stuff here from Hard Legion. Looking really good. It's almost reminiscent of Dust 2.
Yeah, they go back to something fairly basic in this round. Just an A execute with some nades over the top, some smokes into positions. kapacho was trying to play an aggressive position in Sandwich, past the smokes, but he just gets traded 1-for-1, and his teammates can't really help him because of those smokes that Hard Legion have already put in play. NAVI Junior didn't really get to counter with their utility, which is what you'd like to do there when that early round A execute comes in. You want to try and use your nades to slow it down. You want to use some counter flashes, but that never really happened for NAVI Junior. If they did throw any nades, they didn't seem to be too effective at slowing Hard Legion. And now this low buy is being dismantled by Krad. 3 kills in quick succession. Well done by Krad. Should be looking for the 4th hit. Aunkere with the scout is sticking around, but this close range fight is ill-advised. Okay, Krad, what? It's a knife in the back. How does that happen, Dinko?
How many knife kills have we had in this series so far? Is that a 3rd? Maybe more than that, in fact. Well, there's the ace from Krad. Brilliant round from him. 8-1 on the board. And remember what we were talking about earlier on, Alex? We're starting to see the early signs of Krad potentially having a good game. Well, he's 16-2 right now, Alex. So he's having a brilliant time.
So clean on those kills. Look at this knife.
Oh my god, dude. That's just like Assassin's Creed style right there. Finishes off the job. I think Hard Legion are probably one of the teams that has this knife. I don't know what it's called. I think it's NAVI or something. But I don't know what it's called. They love this knife. I think Forrester have one as well. But it's working well. I've seen a lot of knife kills.
It's not that common you see an ace where the player who aced doesn't take any damage either. Krad literally went untouched in that round, getting the ace for his team.
It's nuts. Again, against
Still
the
don't know
pistols,
how he gets
right?
that knife.
But still very impressive stuff. Well, Booah, there he's finally going to be dealt with at the start of this one. It's Bit taking away Krad at the start of round number 10. Oh, but Rage will answer back, taking down Gospadarov. kinqie walks backwards into the connector. That's not going to work. Yeah, he still gets a kill there before he goes down. Now, that is impressive. svyat and Rage able to find 2. And now it's all on Topa, the last remaining player. And somehow, again, even though NAVI Junior can get those opening picks, and it seems like they're trading effectively, Hard Legion just edged them out. Well, now they've got the man advantage. And now Topa comes up towards the top of the stairs, and it's Rage this time that answers back with a big play himself. You know, Krad goes down early on. Doesn't really matter. Rage is also having a great game. He's currently 13-4. And this is good because Rage has been quiet, I feel, throughout this entire tournament. So he's really starting to light up. And that's going to be important if they win this series and go on to play a Spada.
Yeah, he's been much better in this series so far. He's been having a pretty good game. He's actually been the highest fragging member of Hard Legion so far over the first 2 maps as Rage. So he's really stepped it up in this series. In some of those earlier games, he was having slow starts. So that's a good sign for Hard Legion, because we've seen what some of their other players can do. When Rage shows up as well, you get this sort of performance where Hard Legion have a 9-1 lead, and they have a chance to extend that to a 10th round on the board, with NAVI Junior having a half buy into this round. A couple of Deegs, as well as a Mag 7 and a Scout. Close range angle will work for Gospadarov, but it didn't work for his teammates. svyat gets 2 entry kills on ramp, and this round is over before it's really even begun. Not much for NAVI Junior to do here.
All 10-1. Double figures already coming in from the T side. Mirage as well. Very impressive stuff here. Bit will catch one on the Deagle. That's Krad. Wow, all the damage they can do here. Another knife kill added to the collection. There we go. Forrester this time. And that's Topa picked off. Bit able to get one, and Rage shuts him down. This is nuts. This is probably one of the games that I've seen the most knife kills in probably my casting career, Alex.
It's up there for sure, this series. It's had a lot.
I think the only other one that rivals
normally
it
beat him, I'd say.
Yeah. And the other team that we were doing a lot was the FaZe versus Movistar game I casted, ESL 1 Road to Rio. That was a game that had a lot of knife kills.
I remember seeing those on Reddit. Always fun to get some knife kills in the mix. We haven't had any Zeus kills though, Dinko, which I also like to see. Don't know if there's many options for the Zeus on Mirage though. At least not as many as some of the other maps. But it's a full buy in this round, so we don't have to talk about Zeus's. We probably don't have to talk about knife kills, although who knows, Hard Legion could pull out another one. But it's back to the A execute that's been so successful for Hard Legion. Gospadarov putting down a CT smoke to give him some cover. Moves on to the bomb site, but he has to move back behind the smokes because of the Molotov. Kapacho burns alive, and Hard Legion will make their way onto A. But Gospadarov goes for a really risky play there on top of the ticket booth. Doesn't work out for him, and the kills just keep on coming. Hard Legion absolutely smashed them on the A-bomb site.
Job done again. Hard Legion. This is just so dominant. How does this happen though? Because we just had a super competitive game on the second map. We go on to Mirage and Hard Legion are having none of it. Just put it up a gear and now just destroy NAVI Junior. None of them are even showing up. Fortunate. Hard Legion have to be one of the most inconsistent teams I cast though. They can be so good and then just terrible from map to map, and it's kind of weird how it changes so often. I think if the team find consistency in terms of their map pool and they start to really find their groove and have these maps that are almost confirmed wins against teams like NAVI Junior, which they should be beating, let's be real, then this team will eventually become very, very, very solid. Right now they have that potential. They can beat the best in the world. We've seen that already. They beat NAVI in ESL 1 Road to Rio. But it's just finding that consistency. Because they have all the pieces.
See at the end here, svyat hunting down that last man, not allowing anything to be saved on over. Now, Hard Legion have definitely got the individuals to be a really, really good team. And just in general, like you said, in some of these maps, they do just perform very well. Here on Mirage, they're looking like a really top team. Sometimes they will have these games, and wow, Forrester, how is he behind them? I don't even understand what's just happened, but he gets 2 kills. Hard Legion continue to make these solo plays work for them. And NAVI Junior are already down into a 2v4.
Well,
there you go.
These rounds are just so quick. Well, 12-1. Hard Legion getting us right back on schedule, perhaps. Oh, not even. We're still a little bit behind that, but getting us close to it, Alex, at least. But it's time for NAVI Junior to try and change that fact. They have got a bye coming into this. Haven't really been doing a whole lot with their buys, nonetheless, though. And we'll see if they can make it happen here. They have got the AWP for Gospadarov, the M4s for the rest. We'll see if they can do anything up against Hard Legion here in this round.
Flashbang from Forrester to try and clear out those players that could be pushing into a ramp. Gospadarov also getting aggressive at top mid. This is a decent angle for him to work with. An opportunity perhaps to give his team an early advantage. Ooh, there it is. Headshot lands onto Krad, who was trying to bait out the shot, but costs him his life. Aunkere up close at the ramp is able to trade out his teammate. And finally, NAVI Junior using some teamwork, using some solo plays to get themselves into this round. Man advantage for the CT side. And a good chance for NAVI Junior to try and get their second round on the board.
Oh, 40 seconds left. Goes down in towards the kitchen window. Now the push comes through from Hard Legion, looking to try and finish on this B-bomb site. It's on the Topa to show off if he has anything up his sleeve. He's only had 3 kills so far on Mirage. This would be a perfect time for him to get a little bit more as they come in towards his position. Only 20 seconds left. So far, so good. He's hiding. Well, that's the bomb up there. Oh, he's looking for more, and he's going to find it. The only round NAVI Junior actually have won, you have to remember, was back to when Hard Legion had a bit of an issue trying to get the bomb down in time. This is the first time NAVI Junior have won a round by elimination.
Yeah, much more solid hold this time around. Work on to the bomb site there, getting those 2 kills on the spray down with the M4. But Hard Legion still have plenty of money for the last round of the half. They've even decided to pick up 2 snipers at the start of this round. I assume there is an AK at spawn if these AWPers want to trade it out, because it is the last round of the half. You might as well spend all your money. But Gospadarov picks off Forrester at the start of round 15. Maybe NAVI Junior can salvage a 3rd round here. Gospadarov getting some picks. There we go. Kills across the board for NAVI Junior. Finally showing some signs of life here. Aunkere with another one. And it looks like NAVI Junior will be getting a 3rd round on the board at the end of the half. The question is, have these round wins come too late? Because they are very far behind.
Well, 12-3, it's not the most recoverable scoreline in the world. At least they do get a few extra rounds at the end of the half. But yeah, it's starting to look like Hard Legion will be taking this. Especially because they've been so good at the pistols. So we'll see if they can win this pistol round.
Yeah.
I believe they did lose 1 on Inferno. I think they split the pistols. So we do know that NAVI Junior can obviously win pistol rounds here. So we'll see if they can make it happen going into the second half. Because they desperately need this pistol win. They lose it, probably done. Odds? Not really. I'm not really believing those at the moment. I don't think they've updated. But anyway, you can head over to Unicorn and check the odds for yourself. You can head over there, and also every day of the StarLadder Hell Cup 8, you will be able to get yourself a free bet. And if you deposit $20, you'll start with 80. So got a lot going over at Unicorn. It's magical, just like unicorns.
Magical indeed. And this is going to have to be a magical comeback for NAVI Junior here in this second half. Like you were saying earlier, the pistol win rate for Hard Legion has been good in general, but specifically on this map, I said earlier, they've won 12 out of the 15 pistol rounds they've played in the last 3 months. Yeah. Hard Legion have a very good success rate on this map, specifically on the pistol rounds. And if that is set to continue, they could be good to go here. Svyat pushing into Palace, but the A play's coming in through ramp. Krad has to stop them. He gets a good kill onto the first man, and now he's just looking to buy time as he gets a second and a third. Krad is an absolute animal, just shutting them down, and this is over, Dinko. At least this pistol round is. It's a clean sweep for Hard Legion.
Okay, Krad is done. 21-6. What a game he is having. That is nuts.
So clean.
Yeah, I just want to watch it back and just again see this. Just that third one was nice. Yeah, good stuff from Krad. Aunkere, he had a really similar performance in the first half of Inferno. Actually, he was 22-9. So we've had some pretty crazy individual showings so far in this best of 3. It's kind of unfortunate it's all fallen flat for NAVI Junior here in this final map. Run boost out and towards middle. It's going to be Rage at the ready for it. Should be at least one kill here for him. They try to offset his crosshair, but because he's tucked in the corner, they don't really get anything for that. So he gets 2 kills. He'll be looking for more now under a little bit of pressure. The rest of his teammates are backing him up, and that is the cleanup again from Hard Legion. 14-3. Now there comes the buy. NAVI Junior, if they are going to have any say in Mirage, if they're going to be able to pull back any rounds, they've got to do it here. And while you can head over to Hellcase and use code SLTV15 for extra money on your account. You get a 15% refill bonus if you use the code SLTV15. All capitals as well. You can also open up the Hellcase Hell Cup Pro Case, and that will contribute to the dynamic prize pool. We're currently $26,950, and we started with 10k, so it's a long way. Paul's coming in here for NAVI Junior. They definitely know what's on the line here. They lose this one, probably done, and they're out of the tournament. Only one team progresses from the groups, though, so all this hard-fought battle and all this hard work throughout this entire tournament for these guys, and only one actually make it through, so it's quite an unforgiving format in that respect.
It's pretty cutthroat, but that's the way you got to go in your group. You got to be good. You got to prove that you belong with the other teams that will be invited to the later stage. And right now, Hard Legion are looking to knock NAVI Junior out of contention here. AKs across the board, as well as nades on the NAVI Junior side of things, and they're going to go for some fast aggression. I don't mind this on the NAVI Junior side. Try and get a quick round early. Try and see if you can catch a player out, and they nearly do that. In fact, they do get 2 kills. Aunkere and Topa both finding entries onto B, and Rage only good for 1. So the fast-paced play from NAVI Junior works out for them. They rush it onto the B site, and they do find a weakness in the hold. Hard Legion not ready for the quick play.
Well, that's a nice little change of pace from NAVI Junior. Maybe the start of something. A little bit of a comeback in terms of making the scoreline look respectable. I'm under no illusion that the comeback will come through to the extent of being able to compete for the win. But as long as they can bring it back to a point where they can potentially make this scoreline look a bit more respectable, maybe you can get towards 8 or 9 rounds, then that's much more acceptable. I'm happier with that, but for the most part, it's not looking great for them here. Hard Legion still very much in control at the moment. Fine coming in as well here from Hard Legion, so it's not like NAVI Junior really get any time to breathe.
Another buy comes straight in. So NAVI Junior have got to work hard to win this round as well. Grenades coming through into mid. kinqie sitting in the smoke right now. Maybe thinking about going for a fight, but decides against it. Probably would have called for a flashbang if he did want to peek. So he goes down into connector to slow NAVI Junior down at the start of round 19. So NAVI Junior won't be allowed the same quick aggression in this round that worked for them previously, but at least they take the mid control early in the round. Gives them a few more options to work with here in this one. Svyat just sitting in top connector right now, seeing if there's a gap in that smoke or a player that he can spot over the top of it. But right now, NAVI Junior are sitting back and biding their time in this round.
big peek in towards middle, going well. It's going to be svyat finding one, but able to find another, but it's back and forth we go. This time a bit keeping his team alive in the round. Although Krad still here on the A-bomb side. He's been lightning quick. Comes these aim jewels, so he's going to be under pressure again, but he's going to catch one, and now it's all on to kapacho. Map point here for Hard Legion, series point. And, oh, it's looking good for the win here. NAVI Junior, when we take a look at what they've got, will certainly be a buy, but a lot of evident weaknesses coming through here, and Hard Legion have, for the most part, just been consistently better across these gun rounds as well. So we're likely looking at the end of the series here.
Yeah, and this will be a nice performance for Hard Legion ahead of that next series. Getting a nice one-sided win in their favor. Having guys like Krad show up with 23 kills. Rage up there with 22 frags. Some of the individuals really on point here. Forrester over on the B side of the map has had a bit of a quieter game compared to the rest of his team, but early damage lines up kinqie for the opening frag with the nade, and here comes the crossfire. Forrester is dealt with. kinqie also goes down. Nice shots from Aunkere. He's been one of the players shining bright for NAVI Junior, or at least shining as bright as he can here on Mirage. And he gets 2 kills to get his team onto the B site. They still haven't planted that bomb, though, and that's giving Hard Legion loads of time here for this retake. Where's that bomb plant? Come on, guys. There we go. They're getting it down now.
Took a while. Still taking a while. Eventually. There we go. And yeah, they do give a lot of time for Hard Legion to get into position. 3 versus 3. Also from Krad available. It's just holding for the pitch to play, but Krad's going to be picked off towards short. Able to pick up that kill. Rage not firing anything either. So it has to be the safe call surely here from Hard Legion. They're going to back away. It's going to be another round picked up here for NAVI Junior. They live to fight for another round at least. You go into the next one. Hard Legion aren't going to have a whole lot of money. They're not going to have a whole lot to work with. So potentially a few more rounds being picked up here by NAVI Junior. And we're not done yet.
And not quite. Hard Legion still 1 round away. NAVI Junior putting another round up on the board. Okay, they're stepping up into that one. Currently the top fragger for NAVI Junior. He's not quite had the same level of performance he did on Inferno, but he still had some good rounds here. Again, though, Hard Legion, off the back of some save guns, will continue to buy. Everyone getting a rifle, except for kinqie, who has to go down to the MP9 here in round 21. And Rage decides to go over to the B side of the map. That's the site that they've lost a couple of times now, so they switch it up. They put the AWP into that position. Krad on the edge of the smoke, looking for an opening. Doesn't find it, but he does get away safely. Bit's going to be able to move up into short, taking control of this position. But NAVI Junior have got 3 players stacked in Palace, and they're walking out right now. They're going for this A play, and Topa gets the entry kill they needed.
Spray coming through. It's going to be the nade goes up, low HP, Bit with a headshot. Oh, the nade as well is good. On towards Forrester. A nice clean round coming in here from NAVI Junior. It's going to be a 6th round collected.
Bit pushes through the smoke. There we go. Wins the fight against the MP9. That allows him to get the AWP. Krad should be safe here. He seems to have avoided everyone. Seems to have snuck through. So an AK will get saved at the end here for Krad, but the rest of the team won't be buying. I am getting Dust 2 flashbacks though, Dinko. Remember that round where Krad had just the 1 rifle at the end of the game and he won his team the round?
Oh, yeah.
Could do it again.
That definitely happened, and still scars my brain. But yeah, that could certainly happen again. And I'm sure NAVI Junior are aware of that kind of possibility. Hard Legion coming into this one. At least they don't have any other Deagles or P250s around this. It is just the AK from Krad. So even if he does a whole lot of damage, it's still not really going to be a system around him. He's going to spray through and catch Aunkere to start things off. Oh no.
He was so patient at leaving his crosshair there. He waited for like quite a few nades to be thrown before finally deciding to pull the trigger. And he gets the read just right. Good kill from Krad to start the round. NAVI Junior should still have the edge, but losing that first fight is a little bit scary. Kapacho, though, gets a kill elsewhere. And Krad has decided to reposition, now playing in connector. Rage, oh wow, the timing is right for him. 2 dinks in the back of the head. He gets a kill with just the USP. Krad's found another kill. Not like this, Dinko. It's a 3v2 in favor of Hard Legion.
Why'd you have to say it, Alex? Why'd you have to bring it up?
Sorry.
Krad with the AK, showing up again. Kapacho over the top of Tetris. NAVI Junior trying to do their best not to lose this round. Krad has the right read. He has the information that they're coming in towards the A-bomb site. Has to be death to him, though. Kapacho, the timing, he looks away. Krad not getting the angle, though. Ridge with the AK picked up. Now it's Krad. He is going to fall. Gospadarov with the kill. Needs the 1 versus 3 in total. He's collected the first, and now he's 18 HP. Both AKs recovered now for the CT side. There's another added to the collection of Gospadarov. And now he just needs 1 more. Forrester, who's been quiet by his own right, moves forward to the site. Gospadarov doesn't budge. He holds the angle, and it comes down to the timing. Forrester jumps over the top, catches Gospadarov, and again, the 1 AK is all they had to play with, and it's Hard Legion that walk away with the round and the series.
Forrester closes it out, just keeps his cool in the clutch, and the hero AK works out on the CT side. Hard Legion will be advancing. NAVI Junior will be eliminated here. And we get that Hard Legion versus Espada rematch, Dinko. That will be a fun one.
Well, that certainly will be a fun one, and that's coming up after the break. And that's exactly where we're going. Then we'll be right back with the final of this group. Group D comes to its conclusion.